Saint Jean de Luz is a commune in the Pyrenees-Atlantiques department, southwestern France. Saint Jean de Luz is part of the Basque province of Labourd. Saint Jean de Luz Bay is a natural harbour in the southeast of the Bay of Biscay. It is the only sheltered bay between Arcachon and Spain. Thanks to its strong sea walls or dikes that protect the town from the full savagery of the Atlantic Ocean, it has become a favorite for bathers across the Basque coast, although the seaside resort is relatively recent. The port itself is centuries old, with the most prominent point in its history being the marriage in 1660 of Louis XIV and the Spanish Princess Maria Theresa. Water from the area flows into the town from the Nival and its smaller tributaries, the Echeberry, Isaka and Zantaco streams. There is also the Basarun, and its smaller tributary the Mendi, which passes directly through Saint Jean de Luz. The river has been made accessible to boats and it joins the sea by the Eramadia beach, a branch of the Uhabia, an emblematic river in the neighboring Bidart district, and its smaller Amasola tributary also pass to the sea through Saint Jean de Luz. Saint Jean de Luz is French for Labardine Basque. For starters, the common mistake of understanding Luz as the Spanish word for light is very extended. In this case, Luz is a mutation of the word Lohitz, Donibain Lohizun. First element, Dun, Saint, and Ibain John. Thus Donibain as Saint John. Lohi, mud. Suffix z, manner. According to, with, made of, and suffix une, place of. Mud place, swamp. The name of the town comes in accord to all the times the town has been flooded over the centuries, and has subsequently building the dikes and lifted a wall by the beach. Saint Jean de Luz straddles Route Départementale D810, the old Route Nationale 10. The town can be reached from the A63 motorway, exit 3 and exit 2. The Saint Jean de Luz Sibore railway station is served by the SNCF Bordeaux-Irung Railway. Biarritz Airport is the closest airport to Saint Jean de Luz. Saint Jean de Luz is located on the Atlantic coast of France, just a few kilometers from the border with Spain. Its wealth stems from its port and its past, with the town being associated with both fishing and with the capture of vessels by its own Basque corsairs, or pirates. This prosperity reached its height during the 17th century, which is still considered as the town's golden age. During this period, Saint Jean de Luz became the second largest town in the Labourd region with a population of around 12,000, just behind Bayonne. Saint Jean de Luz is known for its royal wedding connection. In 1659, Cardinal Mazarin spent several months in Saint Jean de Luz, from where he would embark on almost daily trips to Pheasant Island in the river Bidassoa for Franco-Spanish meetings that resulted in the Treaty of the Pyrenees, one clause of which was the marriage of Louis XIV to Maria Theresa, the Infanta of Spain. Saint Jean de Luz and its church were chosen to host the royal wedding on the 9th of June 1660. The marriage is one of the most important political marriages in history that brought an end to a bitter war. Today, visitors of the cathedral can see that the main door is bricked off. Two legends circulate this oddity. First, it has been said that the door the couple passed through was later closed to represent the closing of the troubles between France and Spain. A more popular theory among the locals is that the king, Louis XIV, ordered the door to be closed off, so no other couple could walk into the church to be married in his footsteps. The Duke of Wellington set up his winter headquarters in the town during the Peninsular War, 1813-14. To the end of the 19th century, Saint Jean de Luz became a popular beachside resort town for the surrounding high society. Like Biarritz, Saint Jean de Luz was particularly appreciated by the French and Spanish aristocracy. By the early 1900s, it turned into the scene of Carlist conspiratorial activities. The composer Maurice Ravel, a native of the nearby town of Sibore, frequently vacationed at Saint Jean de Luz from Paris, where he was centered for almost his entire life, following Marshal Pétain's call for an armistice on the outset of World War II. A coastal fringe of the Basque country fell in the German occupation area. Before the agreement was enforced, a retreating Polish army was evacuated from the town in mid-June 1940. After 1945, some of the traditional fishing-based industries of the Farjat district gradually disappeared, mainly by overfishing and competition from elsewhere. The change strengthened the transformation of the town towards more luxury and tourism industries. In Saint Jean de Luz, over 40% of dwellings of the town are second homes. In the 1960s, the town expanded northwards and also southwards in the direction of. Since the 1970s, Saint Jean de Luz has been connected to Bordeaux to the north and Spain to the south by the motorway. And more.